I found my way to the jungle. Other people have found their way to the jungle too. Oh my goodness. I think I found some sort of temple. What could it mean? What could it mean? Hey guys, welcome to the front row. We are here at Universal Orlando Resort. We're gonna have a little bit of fun today, play around, see what there is to see, ride some rides, maybe try some food. So come with us if you want to. But first, a challenge. I challenge everyone watching this video, little YouTube challenge. Please go down. If you're viewing this and you've gotten to this point, hit the little thumbs up button. Hit a challenge. I bet you won't. I bet you won't. I'm just playing, y'all. But yeah, if you see it, give me a like, give me a subscribe, give me a comment. It really helps the channel out. Give me a hand. Well, let's go play at Universal. Pigeon eating popcorn, pigeon eating popcorn. We're gonna head over to Hagrid. Got ourselves a little Hagrid ride. It's been so much easier to get on Hagrid since the reopening. I don't know. Ever since I figured out, once I actually had a team member tell me how to do it, it's been so much easier to get on. But we were just trying to ride the Hulk, got in line, said about a 20-minute wait, and then it went down for a minute. So we sat, and then it came back on. And it looked like they had 2 trains or so running through, and then it went down again. So after about 45 minutes of standing in line, we decided that we didn't want to miss our Hagrid ride just for the Hulk. We'll be here all day. We could go ride the Hulk later, but just thought that was interesting. Something like the Hulk, which is usually fairly reliable, going down twice in a matter of, I don't know, 3 trains. It was like it went down, and then they sent a couple trains, and then it went down again. So, I don't know. Hopefully we can get back on it later. Cross my fingers. But we're going over to Hagrid. Go get some magical creature class. Yeah. I suck. Let's go, Spider-Man! Alright guys, our little Hagrid experiment continues. Hagrid experiment part 2. It is now 1:05, and we have gotten in line with a virtual pass on a Tuesday that seems a little bit busier than when we came last week. So cross fingers, hope we don't have to wait an hour and a half, but do it so you don't have to, or at least so you have information when you get here. So it's 1:05 when we got in line. Hopefully it's around 1:30 when we get out of line. That'd be really nice. And this is probably my favorite ride in the park. One of my favorite rides in all of Florida. It's not the most extreme ride, but it's really, really fun. And the queue for it's really, really nice, which is a huge plus for me because I used to come here and ride Dueling Dragons all the time. For those of you who don't know, which is probably like 6 people, Dueling Dragons used to sit in this location. Matter of fact, the outside of the castle for Hagrid, the ruins that you go into, pretty much unchanged from when it was Dragons. Let's go to class. Hopefully not have to wait too long for it. So we're getting off at Hagrid right now. It is 1:16. Less than a 10-minute wait with the actual ride, which is 10 minutes faster than we did it last week. So that's crazy. So yeah, definitely if you're here, keep refreshing that page, get that Hagrid, because you ain't gonna have to wait that long. Last week we waited around 18 minutes. This week we waited less than 10 minutes if you include the time of the ride. So very, very good. There's one positive to this whole fiasco that we're going through currently in this country and around the world. So that's good. But it sounds to me like I might be breaking one of my cardinal rules today. I absolutely despise being wet at the theme parks But off-camera child and off-camera wife have talked me into doing it. Under one condition, I did bring a change of clothes. I was not going to just walk around with, well, I even brought new socks and everything. So that's another tip. Quick, easy change of clothes, or wear some light, easy clothes that you expect to get wet in, and then bring your nicer clothes in a bag and change into them and leave your wet clothes like in the car or something. That's exactly what I would recommend. But we are going to go grab our stuff out of the locker and determine what we're doing next. So like I said earlier, today's a little bit busier of a day than we had last week. I mean, we didn't see anything like this last week. We had a line outside of 3 broomsticks to eat. Did not see that last week. And much more Hogsmeade-like in here. Still not impossible to maintain distance from people. Still, it is still very feasible, but it is a little more difficult this week than it was last week. I don't know if you see, it's a cello playing itself. It was nice. Let's go check out in front of Hogwarts Castle. See what that's like, because that has a tendency to be another choke point here. And yeah, as you can see, this is also a trick of the angle. People aren't like packed on top of each other. There is space. It's just hard to see at this angle. It looks like it's really busy, but it doesn't look too bad actually. And it's specifically like right here, because of this butterbeer cart here at the Jurassic Park entrance to Hogsmeade is always busy, simply because that butterbeer cart is sitting there. I don't know why they put that butterbeer cart there. I would have not put it right at the entrance, but what do I know? And they are still doing the shows here, as the Triwizard Tournament was playing earlier before we got onto Hogsmeade, or before we got onto Hagrid. And it is currently a 10-minute wait for Forbidden Journey. I think I want to do it. Yeah, I think we're going to do it. This is my favorite dark ride on property. One of my favorite dark rides, if not my favorite. Ooh. Oh, the air conditioning. Bring the AC. It's very, very warm out here. It's getting warmer by the second. Got to take these off. It's going to get very dark.
It doesn't run down the alleyway like last time.
Sounds like yet another clear violation of the Warlocks Convention of 1709.
It's not a bad day for wait times here. It said 10 minutes for Forbidden Journey, and that 10 minutes was literally just the time it takes you to walk from the front gate to the loading station. About 10 minutes. If you're not running, just kind of chilling. So, yeah, we're having a great day for wait times, and it looks like the rain's about to come, which is just going to make the wait times even better, because people tend to run away after the rain, and there's still 3 or 4 hours left for the parks open, and then you just end up having a great day where nobody's here. So, that's fantastic. But because the rain is coming, I think it might have ixnayed our water ride plans for the moment. Just for the moment. If it passes and the heat comes back, I will be riding. But right now it just doesn't seem feasible, especially if it's going to start raining. I'll be wet. I'll change it to dry clothes. It'll be wet again. It's the opposite of what I want. But go water around some more, see what we can see to do. At the watering hole at Jurassic Park. Hey, there we go. We're here at the watering hole at Jurassic Park. Normally a bar. Got all these drinks, but they also do nachos. So we got some nachos. We got some what looks like pulled pork nachos and some regular loaded nachos. These are quite hefty too. They're pretty heavy, so there's quite a bit of stuff in them. Fresh jalapenos. Oh, let's get in on this. Be easier to eat with my face covering off. Let's try these like regular nachos. Let me make sure I get some jalapeno. Spicy. Not bad. Nachos. How much were these?
$13.49 for the pulled pork and $10.99 for the regular
Okay, so
for the loaded nacho.
$14 for the pulled pork and $11 for the regular nachos. That's theme park prices. But you get quite a bit of nachos with this one. And then with the pulled pork, you also get quite a bit of nachos. It's very good. Let me try one of these. Let me try the pulled porkin.
Let me try this.
Oh, I'll try the pulled porkin. Look at that. Try it. That's where it's at. My recommendation would be, if you don't like pulled pork, get the regular one. But if you don't mind pulled pork, this pulled pork is seasoned perfectly. It's beautiful. Good nachos. Yeah, for sure. If you guys are here and you want something small and not too expensive, but enough to feed you, you know, we were able to feed me, my wife, and my daughter for $24 or something. And like, I'm full. I'm done eating. My wife is full. She's done eating. Off-camera child has gotten to the point where she's just like scraping up beans at the bottom of the nachos. Like, it's a good deal. It's a good deal. Considering theme park prices, yeah, nachos at Taco Bell are going to be less than $14. Yes. But then that means you have to leave the park and go out and get Taco Bell. So for $24 for actual in-park food, it wasn't that expensive. And it tasted pretty good. So the watering hole in Jurassic Park, that's my full-throated endorsement. Do that if you have the opportunity. Get some nachos here at the watering hole. But I think we're gonna head over to the other park now. See what's popping over there. See you guys on the other side. To Universal Studios, the original park, Universal Studios Florida now, and look at the, yay, we're gonna try to stay at the park, yay. We're gonna have fun in the thunderstorms. The wind is picking up, everything's happening. I'll see you guys on the other side once we get through this rather short line here at the front gate of Universal. Not into Universal, no problem. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. But it is, and they can't see because I don't have beautiful flowing lovely hair. I don't know if you can see the palm trees behind me. Not really. Well, there, you can see those. Those are moving a little. It is blowing way stronger than it looks like. It is like blowing. When we're going in, everybody else is going out. I dig that. I think it's still a couple hours. I think it's not even 4 o'clock yet. Park closes at 6. We are just chilling. Chilling like a villain on penicillin. And whatever other rhyme I can come up with. But off camera wife saw something while we were over at Islands of Adventure right after we finished nachos that might interest you. Saw it on the Instagrams, but I'm not sure if it's actually true. So let's go figure it out. Looks that it could be possibly true, but I don't know. It's true, we'll see. They have opened the tribute store for sad folks like me and you and off-camera child and off-camera wife. Everybody that's sad that Horror Nights is not happening this year. We do have our tribute store open. So we're gonna go stand in what looks like a little bit of a line to get in. So super exciting. Let's go stand in line, see what there is to see in the tribute store. Super cool. We got us out behind Fallon. Looks like a pretty decent little line. I don't know, we'll tell you how long it took us to actually get into the store. But we're gonna stand here and wait, try to get in. Got us out behind, get something. Fallon and a couple of switchbacks, just to make sure that nobody actually crowds the store. They have a limited number of people actually going into the store. But we are waiting out behind Fallon now for our opportunity to go spend money like everybody else. Pretty cool, interesting look at the, what is it, the treble clef turn for Rip Ride Rocket? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. The only other time we get back this close to this ride is during Halloween Horror Nights, which is not going to happen this year. So this is our opportunity to get back here. Mine a little over 10-15 minutes. The rain really started coming down. I don't know if you can see back there. It is raining a little bit. So we're kind of trapped under this roof here for the moment until we can get over to the tribute store. So we'll see how long it takes us to get over there, because I definitely want to get over there. So we'll see. Check in with you guys in a minute. Hopefully next time I check in with you guys, we'll actually be over to where we can actually get in. So looks like we are actually going to be able to get in here. So we have to go around in the rain, but we are going to be let in. You guys are seeing this the same time I'm seeing this. Apparently this just opened. Was not open yesterday. Didn't see anything until we were sitting down for lunch today. So
I can't wait for the smell of Horror Nights.
oh, it's gonna smell like Horror Nights. Oh, camera wife is right. It's gonna smell like Horror Nights. Oh my god, guys, I'm so excited. All right, we're so close. Right at the front here. Close. It's right there. You see, open door. So we are in business, folks.
Thank you. Three of you?
Yeah.
You guys are good to go in.
Oh, it smells like Horror Nights, guys. Darkity dark, dark. I'm gonna cry, yo. I am going to cry. I mean, this is Mardi Gras masks and stuff, but this is so amped. Little Frankenstein's monster action going there. This is like, this first room is like Frankenstein's lab here. We've got moving pieces and stuff. This is unbelievably cool, guys. Same kind of stuff they always have, like these artisan skulls. Cool. Look at this, guys. Storyteller, Jack, my man, the caretaker, my favorite. The usher over in the corner. Big painting there, that is absolutely fantastic. Oh my goodness. Batsu. See, old ticket booth. It's like Jack's Carnival is back, but not really, because he's not here this year. They got a lot of like the old retro merch in here. A lot of these shirts I already have. But this is absolutely unbelievably cool, guys. See you next year, man. See you next year. Just got out of the tribute store, guys. My wallet's gonna be melted next week, I promise. But we are for sure gonna go back in there and give you a more detailed look at what's in there, what the prices are, kind of what we're dealing with. But it took me everything by power not to cry, y'all. This is for real, like legit. Super excited, but still super sad because we're not actually going to get the event this year, but it is pretty awesome in there, and I'm going to spend so much money. But I think we're going to do a kind of a little lap here, see what we're going to check out here at Universal Studios on Studio side as opposed to Island side. Looks like the rain pretty much passed us up. Hasn't really started raining, it's kind of sprinkling, so gotta see what else there is to do. Done it. She wants me to wait in line for The Simpsons. So I am sitting in line for The Simpsons for the kid, because I'm trying to be a good person, let the child have the fun Transformer, Simpsons, whatever she wants to ride, and we ride it. Hopefully I don't get nauseous. Sometimes I'm just trying to get nauseous for some reason. Like sometimes I ride it and I feel fine. And other times I ride it and I feel nauseous, which is weird because when I used to ride Back to the Future, I never got off the ride feeling anything other than nauseous. I was always dizzy and queasy when I got off Back to the Future. But maybe it's because I'm older, or maybe it's because I've learned to ride these rides, or maybe just because I've been on more rides. But when I was younger, man, I'd get off this thing and I would feel queasy. And if you didn't know, it's essentially the exact same ride that it was when it was Back to the Future. It's just now themed to The Simpsons. So looks like we are going to be put. Thought we were going to be put upstairs, but it looks like they have stopped. But we're going to get in line for The Simpsons. I'll see you guys on the other side. What we're going to do next.
My headache's gone, and now I'm blonde.
Looks like we are getting a car and a room all to ourselves. It's your little like jingle dance. Hold on. The light really made it like I was a shadow. But yeah, we get our own little room to ourselves. And there's so much room for activities. But it looks like we're gonna get our own car to ourselves. So that looks like what they're doing for The Simpsons, which is really cool. That each party essentially is gonna get their own little car and their own room. So that's nice. Off-camera child is playing with the mirror. Oh, you see I'm wearing my Horror Night shirt. Playing with a little mirror. But yeah, it's pretty cool. We get our own little room.
This is where we make all the wonder and imagination that fuels
Krusty's
our
talking.
park.
I'll see you guys after
Put on
a
these
while.
light vests.
Getting off The Simpsons right now. It said maybe a 20-minute wait. Maybe we waited 10 minutes. Most of the wait was just getting to the room that you saw, which is like your pre-show, and then just getting on it. We didn't really wait all that long for that ride. That's not too bad. But again, the weather kind of turned sour. It's a little gray, a little Seattle-ish, if we speak right now, but I not too bad. We're gonna go keep wandering around in this direction, see what else we can see what else there is. I got Blue's tail. I got Blue. Roar, roar, I got Blue. Roar. You're gonna go see what there is to see. Show you guys whatever it is we come. 10-minute wait. E.T. adventure. Let's go do it. This is my one request to ride. You can still see you smell E.T., man. It's so nostalgic for me. I don't know if you can tell by my eyes, but my smile is so big because this ride brings me back to when I was, I don't know, off-camera child's age, coming here and just having fun. Just so you know, as of right now, they are not doing the pre-show. Obviously, you just saw me walk through it. Or they're not doing the interplanetary passports at the moment. Uh-oh, going into the forest. Soon it's gonna be too dark. I'll see you guys on the other side. Just got off ET. Literally a walk-on. We went from the queue to inside to somebody split us to walking right on. So I guess there's always positives and the negative. Light at the end of the tunnel. So at least we don't have to wait in line for an hour and a half for most rides, which is what we would normally have to do at about this time of year, most any other year. So that's a positive. Trying to find the positives, man. Looking for the positives. Tribute stores open. Very little waits for any of the rides. Easy to get on Hagrid now. They fixed up a lot of ET. That is what I will say. My wife and I both noticed that a lot of the stuff in there is just in better shape. A lot more stuff is working. They're working a lot more like they intended them to work when it was built in 1990. The other thing I will tell you, for sure, they have absolutely done something to that, and I'm not sure what it was, but I got off of it feeling much more like it was a higher quality experience, meaning that not a lot of stuff was broken, which is not the experience that I had on Forbidden Journey earlier, where 80% of the effects were broken.
Hey, it still smells like bacon off.
Or just off, yeah. So, I think we have just about done it for today. So, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like. If you made it this far into the video, you sure as hell better. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Who knows, maybe SeaWorld next? We were actually supposed to go to Busch Gardens this time, but Busch Gardens is really dropping the ball. It makes me nervous. I don't even want to go over there right now. It's another video for another time. But right now, it looks like we are trying to get out of the rain and into more comfortable conditions. So, until next time, be kind to each other. And remember, the wait is always worth it for the front row.